Pakistan's space agency Suparco says it is watching 130 glacial lakes in the country's northern mountain areas because they could pose flood risk to nearby communities. These lakes are being monitored through satellite images. The latest images were taken on May 31st and June 1st, 2026. Out of the 130 lakes, Suparco says 24 are currently unfrozen and clearly visible. These are the lakes officials are watching more closely for now. Most of the other lakes are still frozen, but they remain on the monitoring list because conditions can change as temperatures rise. The concern is a type of flood called a glacial lake outburst flood or glof. This happens when water collected in a glacial lake suddenly breaks through ice, rocks, or natural barriers. When that happens, a large amount of water can rush down into valleys, damaging homes, roads, bridges, farms, and other infrastructure. Suparco's satellite maps show where these lakes are located. They also show which nearby settlements could be at risk if a lake bursts. To understand how many people may be exposed, Suparco used a simple grid system. It looked at how many people live in each 100 by 100 meter area around the lakes. This helps authorities see which communities may need stronger warning systems and better planning. The list of risky lakes was prepared with the data from disaster management authorities in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Gilgit-Baltistan. Earlier monitoring was based on older lists shared by these authorities. Suparco says 56 lakes appeared in both old and new records. This shows that some lakes have been under watch for some time, while the overall list is also changing as new satellite data comes in. The Ministry of Climate Change says the latest assessment shows that Pakistan is improving its ability to track climate risk through science and technology. Mohammad Salim Sheikh, the ministry's spokesperson, said the findings should not cause panic. He said they should be seen as a reminder to stay prepared. According to the ministry, Suparco, the NDMA, and provincial disaster management authorities are working together on better maps, early warning systems, and community level safety plans in high risk valleys. Officials also say support from Italy, UNDP, and scientific institutions has helped Pakistan improve its climate monitoring systems. But the glacial lake warning comes. Suparco has also issued another climate alert. The agency says El Nino conditions have developed in the Pacific Ocean. El Nino is a global weather pattern that can affect rainfall, heat, and seasons in many parts of the world. For Pakistan, Suparco says El Nino could mean weaker monsoon rains, more heat waves in spring and summer, possible drought conditions, and warmer winters later in the year. In simple terms, Pakistan is facing two climate pressures at the same time. In the north, rising temperatures can affect glaciers and glacial lakes. In other parts of the country, changing rain and heat patterns can affect farming, water supply, and disaster planning. Suparco's latest assessment does not point to an immediate emergency, but it does show that Pakistan's glacial lakes are being closely watched from space and that the bigger challenge is making sure this information reaches the communities that may need it the most.